If you've spent much time at the Cohoes Music Hall, you've probably heard of Eva. She was a popular vaudeville performer who began her career in the Capital Region back in the early 1900s. At the height of her career, you could catch her strutting across a stage somewhere on Broadway. But Cohoes always held a special place in her heart, so she would always return. And legend has it, she still can't stay away.
And then I looked, and she was standing in that doorway over there in a black dress, just deadpan staring at me.
You might think your mind is playing tricks if you see her face or hear her voice.
They say I'm crazy and got no sense, but I don't care.
But everyone who works at the Cohoes Music Hall seems to have some story about Eva Tang Wei.
I just felt an eerie vibe, like hairs on my arms standing up and goosebumps and stuff like that.
There have been all sorts of different paranormal encounters that people have had, whether it's just things moving, things going missing, issues with the lights and the sounds, and sometimes even all the way to people experiencing like apparitions.
To put some of these tales to the test, we brought in intuitive medium Christine. Christine had never been to the music hall before, and she had never heard of Eva. In fact, she explicitly asked me to tell her nothing about our story when I asked her to be a part of it. But by the time we got together, she seemed to have it all figured out.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot going on in this building. Eva's the first person that you feel when you walk in here.
How does a spirit like Eva appear to you?
Usually I can see them, I can hear them, I can probably describe to you what they look like, what they were wearing. I can give you their names sometimes also, so you'll experience that as we walk around today. You'll be fully freaked out by the time we're done.
And she definitely delivered on that promise. As soon as we walked into the music hall, Christine had a pretty good read on Eva's personality.
She's mischievous, like a small child. Sometimes she plays with that curtain on the right-hand side, down there. Huh?
In that booth, you're saying?
Yeah, she plays with the curtain over there.
The first time I experienced Eva was about 3 years ago, and I was just kind of messing with the soundboard, getting acclimated, and I thought I saw somebody walk by that curtain over there in the booth, and she nailed it, you know, nail on the head when she said that's the curtain she likes to play with.
And stories like these may be the reason performers now feel extra superstitious on Eva's stage and leave her little gifts in her favorite place, right behind those tricky curtains.
If we leave her some sort of gift and recognize her presence here and give her some attention and some admiration, then hopefully she'll leave the show alone and won't play, any games or be up to any antics.
But even if Eva's not playing games on stage, Christine says the ghostly diva can be found all over the music hall, from the box seats to the dressing rooms.
She doesn't like people in her space. Gotcha.
And if you spend enough time in Eva's space, you might start to feel like you're losing it.
No, normally we just go and we don't bother with it. What was that?
But Christine says it's hardly ever a coincidence when things go bump in the night. So you might want to prepare yourself if you're planning to visit Cohoes Music Hall, because Eva's the star of every show.
She's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. This is her place.